This verse here is telling us to the man that despise the Most High. There are men that despise the Most High. They don't like the fact. It's his very nature. They have the nature of the wicked one. And so they don't like his very nature, his righteous nature. They don't like the fact that he chose this seed above all nations. They don't like that. As I stated in the last video, you know, most people, a lot of people don't like the things that he does. And this is the problem. To him, to the man that despised, to him who the nations oppose, to the servant, to the rulers, kings shall see and arise. Princes shall worship because of Yahuah who is righteous, the Kadash one of Yashar'al. And he has chosen you. So, you know, he's even the ones that hate him, he's putting this people, this group above those. Even the ones that hate, there is none, you know, that is above his people, because this is the setup. This is the order. This is how he did it. And we are not to be running, and we're going to see this. We are not to be running all over the earth. So when it says that you should be my salvation to the ends of the earth, it's not saying we're going to run to the ends of the earth. Now we're going to see this. Isaiah 55, 3-6. Incline your ear and come to me. Do you see this? Incline your ear. Listen up to the Most High. I am speaking. I'm giving commandments. I'm giving instructions. He's saying, come to me. Come is to move. I brought this out before because people don't know what come means. Come means to move from one place to another. He's beckoning his people within his borders. Those that listen, those that do, be ready to receive more instructions. It doesn't stop there. That's the beginning. He says, and come to me, hear. See, we have to come to him before we hear, because when we're in these wicked lands, we can't hear from him. We're around wickedness, and he's not listening. He's looking from the outside. He's not inside working within. His eyes is on Jerusalem. His eyes is on his land. His eyes is on the covenant. His eyes is on the promise. And if we are away from the land, away from the covenant, away from the promise, we are away from him. And that's why he is saying here, come to me, hear, and your soul shall live. So if you don't come to him, if you don't, you will not hear, meaning he has a word for you within his borders. And see, our people are missing, the ones on the outside the border, you're missing the word the Most High have for his people. He says, then your soul shall live. So everybody on the outside, you may not live. And I will make an everlasting covenant. See, this covenant is everlasting regardless of what anyone else says. This is an everlasting covenant. He says, I will make an everlasting covenant with you, the sure mercies of Dude. Indeed, I have given him as a witness to the people. Here it is. The Most High set apart this people, set this people apart, that they may be a witness, to give him as a witness to the people. Yes, not one man. Get this one man deal out of your head. Any one man says about me, you know, that one man is a wicked one. You have to look at Yashar'al as a whole. Oh, that Yashar'al be one. Oh, can you get that? And not one man. Not one man is doing this. Not one man is setting up all over the earth. No, that's not the order. He says, and I will give him as a witness to the people, Yashar'al, a leader and commander for the people. Here is Yashar'al, the Most High is telling you, you are a leader and a commander for the people. He awakened us to be a leader and commander for the people, because we have to be the light to go. It's time for us. Why do you think Most High gave us these messages? You know, the might and the power of Yashar'al. Why? Why did he give us these messages? Because Yashar'al is the leader and commander of the people. All the people that's upon the earth. Surely you shall call a nation you do not know, and nations who do not know you shall run to you. Let me read this again, because this is the order. We don't know the order, and nations who do not know you, shall run to you. This is the order. We are not to run to them. No leader run around chasing people. The leader gives commands, and the leader sends out a command, and the people listen to the leader. And Yashar'al command to the people, those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments. He's commanded all of us that keeps his law, statutes, and commandments to come within the borders, and that this wilderness will be the only place of protection. He will put a wall of fire around it, and anyone on the outside, you will be in trouble. But here it is. Here is the reason why he set this people above all nations. The nation, without Yashar'al, the nations fall. This is why the enemy focused on Yashar'al. This is why the enemy hates Yashar'al. Nations who do not know you shall run to you because of Yahuah your Elohim, the Kadash one of Yashar'al. He has magnified you. He's going to take this people, and he's going to magnify this people, make bigger. You take them from, he's going to take the people from nothing, so that you can understand. He's going to take these people from nothing, from being on the bottom, and putting them on the very top. This is how he operates. And those that's on the top, he's going to bring them down to the bottom. Remember, he comes to reverse roles. Those that exalt themselves, he's going to bring them down. And those that humbled, he's going to exalt them. Well, look in the world today. See who's on the top. See who's on the bottom. And all you have to do, say the Most High is going to reverse this. This is out of order. This is all wrong. Verse 6 saying, seek Yahuah while he may be found. Listen, let me explain this. Seek Yahuah while he may be found. Right now you can find him. But when Jacob's trouble starts, you won't find him. This is when the scripture will come to pass. When he said they shall cry aloud. They shall cry out to him, that they may be saved from the hands of Yahuah. And the Most High will not answer them. He will not answer them. These people are going to be waiting on different types of salvation, and the Most High will not answer them. So right now we can call upon him where he may be found. We can come within his borders and get instructions from him, and get within inside the walls of protection. You know, the scripture says, hide yourself as for a moment until indignation pass. Call upon him while he is near. Many people will not do this. Enoch 104 verse 1, it tells us in those days. Here's a word. Here is something we should be doing. In those days, said Yahuah, they shall call to the children of the earth. Yashar'al, it's time for Yashar'al. This is why he awakened us. Make sure you understand. Here it is. This is why he awakened us. They shall call to the children of the earth, Yashar'al, and make them listen to their wisdom. We must make these people. We must make Yahuah listen to our wisdom. They tell us to shut up. We said, no, we're not shutting up. The Most High put words in our mouth, and here it is. And we give them the Most High's word. Take it or leave it. This is how it is. This is how it's going to go down. I'm sorry to tell you, you've been believing lies. Show them that you are their leaders. We have to show them that we are their leaders. This is the commandment from the Most High. Isaiah 2, 2 and 3. Here's the order. Now it shall come to pass in the latter days. We're supposed to know this. But we got tripped up somewhere in the so-called New Covenant, the New Testament. We got tripped up. It shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountains of Yahuah's house shall be established on top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills. The people are going to exalt this. We're going to speak this. And all nations shall flow to it. This has been the Most High's order from the beginning. Remember, to find the end, you must go back to the beginning. When you go to the beginning, there you will find the end. These are the words of Yahushua. And here it is. We don't know these things. The nations flow to it. Many people shall come. You see, many people shall come. Other nations. They're going to move from one place to another. They're going to come and say, come. They're going to say it out of their mouth. Come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahuah, to the house of the mighty one of Yaakov. He will teach us his ways. I thought we were supposed to run to the ends of the earth. No, that's out of order. Once again, when you have a foundation planted in the Torah and the prophets, no one will be able to shake you. When you understand this, when you retain this word in your heart, no one will be able to say, come on, let's go to this nation, and come, let's go to that nation. Right now, these people are fulfilling the wishes and the will of a wicked one, led by a wicked man. And they are going in all the earth, not knowing the order. But this is the order. Come, let us go to the mountain of Yahuah, to the house of the mighty one of Yaakov. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his paths. Gui, this is the only way you can walk in his paths. You have to come also. The scripture is telling you, you have to come. For out of Sion, out of the wicked nations, no. Out of Babylon, no. Out of the land of our captivity, no. These people in the land of captivity, they're saying, they're proclaiming the law, and the law is coming from them. But the prophet says, the Most High, this is what came out of his mouth. He said, out of Sion shall go forth the Torah, and the word of Yahuah from Jerusalem. Not these wicked lands. From Jerusalem. His name is in Jerusalem. His eyes always on Jerusalem. But we don't understand these things. We've been led astray. We've been listening to the sprouter of lies. We've been deceived. We've been beguiled. We've been tricked. We have to understand these things. Micah 4:2. We don't know by now. We don't understand by now. Many nations shall come. Here it is again. Here it is again. Out the mouth of 2 to 3 witnesses. Many nations shall come and say, come, let us go up to the mountains of Yahuah, to the house of the mighty one of Yaakov. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his path. For out of Sion, here it is, the Torah shall go forth, and the word of Yahuah from Jerusalem. We don't run around the earth seeking. We don't run around the earth seeking those to come. We don't go run after them. We do what the Most High say. We have to concentrate on doing what the Most High say. Now, here's a point. If your leader, if your pastor, if your elder, if your whoever man tell you do anything besides this, know and understand they are leading you astray. Know and understand they are not living according to every word that came from the mouth of the Father. And this is a huge problem. You need to realize and understand this for yourself. But Yashar'al, it's time for Yashar'al to stand up, proclaim this word to the nations. This is a mandate that's upon the righteous, those that's within the border. This mandate is upon us. It should be weighing down on you heavily. The Most High should be dealing with you mightily. If you are within his borders and the Most High is not dealing with you, make sure and understand you're doing something. You have something that's blocking what the Most High want to do within you. You should want to unstop all and any blockage. Make sure you unstop all and any blockage that keep you from the Most High. Shalom.